Hey guys, it's Yaneli. Welcome back to my channel. Today we will be doing a foundation routine video to show you how I cover up all of my acne. I just did it. I think it looks really good. But if you want to see how I covered everything up and what products I used, keep watching. I prep with this rose water by Garnier, my favorite. I'm not gonna use this, but I use this Peter Thomas Rose oilless 100% purified oil, face oil. It doesn't make you look too oily, but I don't use it every day, but it does help when my skin is dry. But today, as you guys can tell, I'm oily for no reason because I haven't worn anything. I use this moisturizer. When I do use a primer, I use this Skin to Die For primer. You've seen this on every video if you actually watch my videos. That's what I use. After I spray with my rose water, I usually just tap it like this. And I usually do it before I do my eyebrows. And now my eyebrows are gonna look a little oily, but you know, it's fine. I usually do this if I'm in a rush, you know, and I don't give it time to dry. I spray it on my neck. After I spray, I would add my moisturizer, which I am running out of actually. So I'm just going to take it like this. I'm making you a Valentine's Day video. My mom just fed me vitamins. So I take a lot because I feel like now, since I've been breaking out and having like blackheads and stuff like that, my pores are like, need help. My skin has been extremely sensitive lately around my cheeks. Now that we got our primer on, I usually take a beauty blender, but I am very lazy today. So we will do my foundation with a brush. They're all dirty, which is why I'm not using them right now. I put foundation here. It's actually dark for me because this was the one I bought after I went on vacation last winter. It doesn't look as dark, but it oxidizes really dark. And for foundation, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy Smooth. I don't know why I got dewy when I'm very freaking oily, but I never read that stuff. I never read if it's dewy or if it's matte, but next time I'm gonna read it and get a matte foundation. Look at the coverage in this, and it's like $14 drugstore foundation. Come on, get it together. High-end foundations, please. In person, I look orange because I have a really bright ring light. It doesn't look orange, but look at this. You can see the orange. I look like an Oompa Loompa. Wait, are Oompa Loompas orange? I don't know. I look like Trump. I try not to do too much of my forehead because my forehead doesn't really have anything to cover up. I focus on my under eyes, on my nose, on my face and stuff, and on my neck. But I do bring it to the forehead because you want it to be the same color as your body. I just don't overdo it on the forehead because I don't see a reason to, you know. I do it on my eyelids so they can be also the same color. It took me so long to learn how to blend my foundation with a brush. Usually I had to I used to leave it so streaky and so ew, and I used to swear by the beauty blender and be like, nope, brushes are not supposed to be for foundation. But turns out I managed the brushes. I learned how to use it. I go really carefully around my eyebrows like this and clean it up. I don't touch it too much in here because that's where my breakout is, and I don't want to accidentally remove it. And as you guys can tell, no streaks, my friend. Look at it up close. No streak. No streakiness, and that took me 2 minutes to blend. I still need to blend my forehead though. Make sure you blend around your hairline and your earrings and stuff. I mean, and your ears. For concealer, I usually use my Shape Tape, and I have two shades, but they are very similar, so I don't really care which one I use. To be honest, I use whichever I got first. Again, something that the camera isn't catching is my dark circles. In person, you can see them still, but in the camera, it looks perfect. So the iPhone camera be catfishing, bro. I feel like I am a catfish on my Instagram. I'm not gonna lie. I usually use the same brush to blend, but when I'm feeling organized, I use this brush. So I would just, Shape Tape is very full coverage, so I feel like even if you do it with a bad sponge or a tiny brush and you don't blend it correct. And I'm sorry, I sound so nasally. I am very sick right now. I'm congested. My ears hurt, my throat hurt. I think I have an ear infection. And Shape Tape is one of those concealers that you don't have to know how to blend correctly to get the coverage that you want. I know I'm talking a lot, but this is a video specifically for foundation routine, so I have to actually talk and give details. So, and if you guys haven't watched my Valentine's Day makeup, please go check it out. I'm gonna film it after I do my foundation. A trick that I do is that I bring it up to the size of my nose, because we're not blind, you know. I know you guys can tell that my nose isn't the smallest, and when you look forward it looks like it's part of your face. So since my nose is a little bit uneven, so it's like goes a little to this side, it's kind of hard to contour this side. This side is really easy to contour. On my eyelids, I just blend it like this, circular motions, or like I drag it like you saw I did right here. Make sure I clean the eyebrow real good. You can see that it's not fully completely well blended. Like you can still see that line right here. That's what we're trying to get rid of. It doesn't matter if it looks too bright because I'm going to contour. I bring a little bit to the center of my forehead. I don't really focus on that, but I do bring it like on my chin and my forehead. So for my next step on my foundation routine is setting. So to set my foundation, I use the Luxury Baking Powder, banana powder from, to be honest, it got erased, but I think you all know where this powder is from. I just forgot the name of it. I take a lot on the cap. I would actually bake my under eye a lot. And I actually bake until I do my eyeshadow. We're not gonna be doing that today because this is a foundation routine video. For my next step, I stake my Studio Fix foundation from MAC on the shade NC42. It's also my summer shade. So today we'll be taking my really old powder brush that I can't stop using because it's so freaking soft. We will use a new powder brush because we're trying new things. I don't even know if it's a powder brush. I will dust powder on the areas that I didn't bake, and as you can tell, the powder is literally dark like the foundation. I use a lot of powder, like quite a lot. After I add the powder, I will be dusting off all of the bake, but I'm going to actually add more of my powder here because my baking powder I left over too long and it just kind of doesn't want to blend right here. My foundation looks so good.
Subscribe to my channel.
My sister just started her YouTube. One thing that I bake again is my eyebrows right here. Not like bake, but I add more baking powder to them because they get super oily. Okay guys, so this was all for my foundation routine. I know I didn't finish eyeshadow and contour and stuff like that, but if you want to finish my look, I'm doing a Valentine's Day makeup look on my other video that you will see on my channel, like if you go look right now. And I'm doing my contour, and if you want to see how I contour and how I like snatch my face. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel for more content and share if you like. Bye.